My dear friends, this is again Dr.RNMathur. I am one of the technical educationists or educationists who is implementing a large number of reforms in this country in the field of education. And my expectations are quite a huge from the institutions at the institution level. We have been talking about the reforms at the higher levels, even at the planning level. But when it comes to the grassroots level, many institutions are not clear as to what they are supposed to do. Through these videos, I will be explaining to the institutions what they are supposed to do. And this is particularly applicable for institutions in India. To my credit, I have made a large number of studies about the intricacies involved in planning, designing the institutions in the government sector and also in the private sector. And I have the experience of personally visiting more than 800 colleges of this country, the engineering colleges, but the other colleges also, like the one that are imparting higher education in the field of commerce, arts, sciences, and even pharmacy, architecture, and so on and so forth. It's not very clear to the institutions as to what is the right procedure for implementing certain things which are leading to academic excellence. And that causes the main problem. For example, we all know how the examinations are to be conducted, because it has been a long and ready responsibility of the universities to conduct the examination. And they do it in large number of affiliated colleges. But how can the whole method of examination be optimized? You find any university which is a government university or a recognized university, you find the examinations are taking place at point A and the results are announced quite late. When it is first year, the university is highly reluctant to release the results because they know the student is not passing out, going on anywhere. Second year, the same scenario. Third year, the same scenario. And when they come to know that third year the student would look for a job or would be interviewed by some employer, they try to hurry up and provide the results to them. This has been a long practice. And I would say since independence this is going on. But very little attempts have been made to correct this situation. And for this situation, who do you blame? There is one person who becomes the controller of examination. This designated person who is supposed to be the controller of examination, but he has no understanding of the first day when he is employed. He doesn't know how the examination is to be conducted. Maybe he was earlier working in that department, and by way of the job profile that he has learned it on the job. And the examinations are conducted. When you learn on the job, you learn the mistakes of the job also. That, for example, the results were to be declared in 2 months' time, you don't change your mind, you don't say, no, I will release it in, say, a month's time, 30 working days. Or we don't work out the exact timings for that. When the examinations are announced through a timetable, Why the results can't be announced through a timetable? Why can't we prepare a calendar for that also? This is going on, I mean to say, for a long time. In the World Bank projects which I was kind of monitoring, being an academic chief of an organization, we said the examination should also be released according to a schedule, according to a well-defined calendar. All universities should have a calendar, and that's going to make the importance of a university greater and greater if they follow their timetables very, very strictly and facilitate the students. The country is not only looking for good quality manpower, the country is also looking for the manpower to be designated, to be declared qualified in time. If my university, a university for example, releases the results of the final year in the month of September, the job opportunities that were there in July to September are lost. This fellow cannot, the student cannot think in terms of getting employment there. So he loses the opportunity. When it comes to the second cycle of selection, then somewhere you find that this fellow gets chance to go for the unoccupied seats which were not filled in during the first period, you know. Suppose he loses now also, then he has no time. He has to wait for 1 year. So because of this, the time loss is very, very great. This reform in terms of examination, in terms of releasing the results in time, is required to be optimized. Look at the scenario. It's not difficult. What we do is, we try to understand it in a wrong manner because our learning is like that. Our understanding is like that. Okay, 2 months, so what? But why can't it be optimized? There are softwares available. There are various mechanisms available by which, if you apply them, if you follow them correctly, you will be in a position to control your examination, the total examination, in such a manner that the results will be announced according to a schedule. And university would get very high value for their input that they have particularly given to reform the examination part of it. This should be taken very, very seriously. All measures should be adopted by the controller of examinations in the universities to see that results are announced as per a specific schedule. The available mechanisms will have to be studied in details. Well, I just want to give you the hint. I can help these institutions, the universities, to optimize this examination time and the result declaration time. And even the entire organization of examination in such a systematic way that it would lead to a lot of improvements. So therefore I request those institutions that are interested, I would like to give you a small glimpse of what my organization does. Is Equateindia@yahoo.com. Please approach there and you will see how can we help you. Thank you very much.